Hi there, a blessed day to you, and once again, welcome to the Creativity and Innovativeness um, celebration this week for the year 2021. So, in this particular colloquium, I'll be sharing a practice that I have in the course, which is a general education course, ethics, wherein I encourage my students to display within them the spirit of creativity and being innovative. Okay, so we all know that as human beings, each one of us is capable of acquiring knowledge. No doubt about it. All right. Now, an ancient Greek philosopher, Socrates, once mentioned that knowledge should not be theoretical only, because if it is only theoretical, that knowledge will never be considered knowledge at all, true knowledge at all. So for true knowledge to be considered true, that knowledge must be put into action. We have to live with that knowledge. We have to translate it into action. Now, ethics, as a general education course, now, is generally defined as a practical science that studies morality of human actions. So first of all, being called a practical science, then ethics enables every student to to instill within them the question of whether or not, no, to apply the knowledge that they have learned, specifically in matters concerning morality of human actions. So when we talk about morality, it talks about rightness and wrongness of what we do. Whether you are a computer engineering student, a computer science student, an IT student, a mechanical engineering student, or a civil engineering student, etc., etc., we are all capable, you are all capable of performing human act. Now, in ethics, the main question is what you are doing a good act, a bad act, or we call this in ethics an indifferent act. So it is expected of every student in ethics to learn certain principles, general basic principles concerning governing human actions, specifically on matters of right and wrong. So as they acquire this knowledge, part of their task, no, is actually to apply, no, what they have learned. Uh, One of the many tasks that they will be doing in ethics is to perform case studies. They will be given certain cases wherein they will be able to apply what they have learned. Other than this, students also were given or are given a reading material from which they are going to connect what they have learned, no, from what they have read. So the main goal actually of the ethics course is to for every student to be able to have their own ethical convictions in life. That after the semester or after a semester or after a term, they already have this um, bell within them, no? A parameter of what needs to be considered good, what needs to be considered bad. Now, one of the many things that I am expecting of them is, of course, the final output. No? So, as you can see here, we this colloquium is all about Hugot in ethics, the final output. No? So, in what way am I going to develop within them or instill within them, okay, or bring about within them the concept of creativity and innovativeness? Okay? So in this final output, students are required, are asked to make a video of themselves, yeah, using any format they are comfortable with. Okay? And In this manner, creativity, innovativeness will already come in. So as it is called Hugot, no? So one way to become creative is how to compose their lines and how to deliver them, no? And how to innovate ways and means in order to make their video a worth presenting video, no? Wherein the main catch is to deliver their lines the Hugot way. So probably all of us are familiar with Hugot lines. No? So most of them are touching on relationships. But here, students are asked to use the way of delivery by simply considering first the reading material assigned to them, vis-a-vis the learnings that they have, no? Vis-a-vis the applicability of these principles in their own real lives. So in this regard, students would think, no? Begin to think, begin to compose, and so on and so forth. All right? So in a way, uh, with this, with the video that they'll be able to create, it is a reflection of their own ethical conviction then. Okay? So hopefully that students would not only perform this, so it's only my hope that it would not only perform this for the sake of this final output, but as I've said a while ago, uh, hopefully these things that they will be talking, they will be delivering the Hugot way, will become one of their guiding principles in life. So in this manner, students would not only develop the spirit of creativity and innovativeness, they would also develop within them self-confidence, no? The spirit of proper way of communication, and above all, develop within them the, the value of critical thinking. Okay, so if you have clarifications, more clarifications on the matter, then please feel free to ask me. All right. So once again, this is the only thing that I could share in this colloquium, uh, owing to the poverty of time that we have. So hopefully, through this final output of the students, they would be able to develop, to start cultivating within themselves the values of creativity and innovativeness. Okay? So thank you, and once again, enjoy the week-long celebration of creativity and innovativeness. Good day once again.